All right. I believe we're checking the lives, everybody. Give us 1 second. We're getting all the lives together. All right. Put my usual spiel in the chat. All right. We about to get it. Let me see. Hold on. Let me put this on. We got the links. We got the live going. All right, Shalom Israel. We back. Y'all know how it is, who it is, how it is, what we do. You understand? All of that. It's a Sharpen the Sword Radio. And I'm the host with the most. And I got my hitter with me. You understand? Officer Mike Shala out of ATL. He'll be on in a second. All right. I am Captain K, the Goggle Bar, under commanding General YAHANNA. Man. And today, oh my God. Today's topic is from trauma to trans. Lord have mercy. All right. And that is a crazy topic, and we got a crazy couple of videos. Man, this is terrible. All right. But the point is of this, what we're showing is that a lot of people are starting to make these decisions on transitioning, and some of them they regret it. They try to change it. They go through what they call a from a transition to a detransition. All right, which is insane to me. All right. I absolutely love being a man, and I absolutely love what women have. I love what women have so much. You understand? What did Simi Arsenio Hall say on on Coming to America? Talk about them sour melons and that but dunker dunk and that for JJ they get. I love it so much. I want them to have it. You understand? Not me. I don't want to wear one of those. I don't want to wear no sour melons. I don't want to wear no for JJ. I don't want to wear no badunga dunk. I let the women have it look good on y'all. Feel good on smell good, taste good on y'all. You understand what I'm talking about? That's for y'all. Okay. The Lord made the woman that way and he made the man this way. All right. And I'm perfectly fine with it staying that way. But some people just cannot take it. They can't take it. And a lot of it comes from the trauma that our people have suffered when they were children. Okay. That's where a lot of those decisions come from. And we're going to play some video first, real quick. Y'all already know that we on every social media website. All right. But if y'all want to comment, and we don't mind, comments, questions, whether you agree or disagree, you can go over to YouTube. All right. And I got the link in the chat. All right. Matter of fact, let me put it in there again. I'm put the link in the chat again so you can go to Sharpen the Sword Radio on YouTube, or you can go to ISUPK St. Louis on YouTube. Okay. And you can click the link. The link is in the chat, and you can come up on the stage and we can have a discussion. Okay. Whether you agree or disagree, whether you're for trans or you're against trans, whatever it is, whatever the case may be, whatever you would like to say on it, you can. All right. We on Clubhouse, we on Fanbase, we on Facebook, we on everything. Type in your comments and come on over and let's hear it. I'm gonna play some videos here. And let me see, let me get it. Let me get the first video. Okay. All right, 1 second. Let me. Share this. I think okay, there we go. We got it. All right. This is a clip from Tasha K. Everybody knows the unwind with the notorious or infamous, whichever one y'all want to say. If you're with her or you're not, all right. This sister, I actually like. She has some good content, you know, and she has some good interviews. And this is a clip from one that she did. All right, and this one says the topic of this clip is trans man speaks on his journey transitioning from a woman to man. All right, and let's hear this first one.
A trans man.
That is correct. I was born female. That is correct.
Tell us a little bit about your background and how you went from female to male.
I used to struggle with my gender identity at a very young age. Started transition at the age of 33.
33.
33.
How old are you now?
41.
I would have thought that with all that beard hair you got going on and mustache, it's been your whole life since you were 16.
Well, yes, I've been medically transitioning for, those amount of years. However, I have, been in transition all my life, basically. But I started medically transitioning, in 2015.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what was your childhood like?
Had a good childhood,
Now here is the question right here, because there has to be something that happened to you in your childhood in order for you to be a child and want to change your gender, your identity. Man, I used to love being a boy. God damn. We would go outside, all my friends, man, we was playing baseball, basketball, football. Boy, cats was getting tackled and ankles was getting broke and arms getting twisted. And oh man, we had a ball. We would play with cars and ride our bikes. I mean, we rode the bikes with the girls too. They could ride bikes, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like just a boy thing. But just saying, man, me and my pop, I wanted to hang out and ride the bikes with the boys. It was like a boy thing. We would ride all over the South Side. That's where I grew up the majority of my childhood in South St. Louis. And man, oh my God, I couldn't wait to ride with the rest of the boys, man. We would be all over the South Side on our bikes. We would have a ball. And so, like I said, I mean, I just think about it. Me and my cousins, man, playing with the I don't know how young a lot of y'all are. Y'all might not remember these, but the little green army men. Okay, we used to have little army figures, and me and my cousin Jerome. You understand? The brother, he gone now. He got murdered out in Indianapolis. But turn around, me and him, boy. My mama bought that pack of them. Came in like a pack, almost like think about the pack of like peanuts and the gummy bears and all of them, the little pack that hang on the rack at the gas station. Turn around, my mom bought me a big pack of them. Ooh, man, my cousin came over. Man, we was playing war. Oh, we was killing each other, dying. Man, we had a ball as a boy. I loved it. I never seen the girls with the dolls, and I was like, "Ooh, I want to play with the doll. I want to be the girl." I never did that. You understand? My daddy or my mom wasn't playing that. They bought me boy toys because I was a boy. They didn't let me play with girl toys. Wasn't no playing with no dolls in her house. Oh no. You understand? That wasn't going down. That wasn't going down. Wasn't no walking around in mama shoes. Like what's that basketball player, that sick bastard that's got his damn daughter, my son being his daughter now. What's his damn name? Somebody tell me that punk name, man. Somebody give me that punk's name, the basketball player that turned around and has his son being his daughter now. Not Magic Johnson, the other punk. Yeah, that's a punk too. Give me the basketball player, the one that's with Gabrielle Union. What is his damn name? Never. I'll look it up my goddamn self. Hold on. And then this dude here is, oh my god, he is attached to his son, like that's his lover. Okay, somebody type the name of that basketball player in the chat real quick for y'all. Make me find it. Yeah, Mr. B said D Wade, Dwayne Wade. There we go. Right on, right on, right on, right on. Dwayne Wade, that punk used to walk around and play in his mama's heels and with his mama makeup and all. Boy, let me tell you something about my mama. Let me tell you something about Arlette. Okay, Arlette wouldn't have played that boy. Boy, you'd have got whooped so doggone bad. If Arlette had caught you playing in her heels or playing with her makeup, mm-mm, not so. But like I said, when I was a kid, man, I love being a boy. I love doing boy things. We used to play rough. You understand? We was hard out there playing that football. Boy, you get tackled, you get broke. Like I said, you get beat down out there. Oh, and then we ain't gonna talk about all the fights. We ain't gonna talk about all the fights, my shala. You understand? Like
Count time, sir.
I ain't never seen what the girls was doing, and then I wanted to be one of the girls. Oh no, it never happened. Now I like what the girls was doing. I ain't gonna front. When I used to see them jumping rope
It's
and
like if I could, yeah.
them bees
Oh,
they
okay.
had in their hair. I don't know how far you go back, Marshall. I know you're a young cat. Me, I'm an old
Hey,
head. They had them bees in their head, boy, and they'll be jumping and click, 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 and running around them bees, be clicking everywhere. Oh, I used to love it. I used to love watching the girls jump the rope. They'll sit there, be twisting. You understand? And they'll be getting ready to jump in there and do their thing. I let the girls do that. I love watching it. You understand? I love watching the girls do the girls thing, but I never wanted to be one of the girls. And this is a shame. This is a shame, man. It's terrible. And it's against the Most High. It's absolutely a sin. The people that are encouraging you to do it are evil. They're diabolical. You understand? And we're going to get to the next one. We're going to show how they're even doing it with teens. They're getting younger and younger, reassigning a children's agenda as well. Go ahead, Mike Shalom.
now what I was gonna say, sir, is like if I could,
Go ahead,
Dwayne
what?
Wade, you know that punk right there, he be painting his nails and stuff too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So guess what this punk got going on, sir? He is launching a new fingernail line.
My God.
This punk got a whole fingernail polish line coming out, man.
Mm-mm.
The
Next, he gonna
whole
be like, Sexy Red. He gonna have some lip gloss.
oh man. Oh my god.
Because I'm sure he put
I
that
think
on too.
I think I think he living vicariously through his son. Through that big old son he got.
Hey, to be honest, I ain't trying to be funny. I absolutely hate it. But I think the man is in love with his son.
Damn.
I think he has something going on with his son. I
Mm,
mean, you gotta look at the pictures. More so living through him. They living through each other. I really
yeah.
believe that. Just you guys kind of see their interactions, see the pictures
God.
that they took. Like, how could you I know how I embrace my daughters, right? How I hug them. It's
Right.
simple. I don't squeeze them too tight because they grown now. You
Right, right,
understand?
right.
Now,
Right.
now, 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 when they was my little sugars, you understand? When they was my little sugars, boy, I used to grab them and hold them, and you understand, to kiss them 1,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
But now they big sugars now. You understand? I can't do that with big sugar. I got
Nah,
the
they
hey, baby girl. I give her a nice little daddy hug, and I let go. You
yeah, my
understand?
girls don't play that. My girls ain't playing
Yeah.
that.
Oh no. Oh no. We don't do that. You understand? So, but this cat here was holding his son in a way that it just didn't look normal. It just didn't look normal, you know. And so
Right.
I honestly believe that a lot of these, you'll find out when you once they tell their stories that a lot of these guys they do end up molesting their children. They defile their children, and I believe he's one of them. I believe what's his name, Will Smith and Jaden, and what's the other girl name? I believe that's another two.
Willow
Yeah.
Willow Smith. I think it's
Willow,
Willow.
yeah, Willow, yeah. Because I remember when I'm gonna say the Jaden Smith comment for the next video. But yeah, man. I mean this this person here, this woman here says she remember transitioning as a kid, almost all her life, from being a girl to wanting to be a boy. Let me finish this one because this one ain't that long.
I have a very, very supportive mother. My mother has always been supportive.
And notice something about what she just said. I have a very, very supportive mother. You notice that a lot of these fathers are not supportive of this sickness. They're trying to get more men to be supportive of it. That's why you have people like Magic Johnson. Oh my God, you got a damn 9-foot gorilla of a son with a dress on. That is horrible. Now you have D Wade. You have Will Smith tongue kissing his goddamn son on television. Like, that was embarrassing. It's humiliating. But most of these women, yeah, they'll accept it because they got that unconditional love for you. Man, F that. I ain't unconditionally loving a goddamn thing. Neither one of my kids can come home and tell me that they gay and I'm gonna accept it. I don't even want to see you no more. And that's real. And my children know it because I done told it to them. Think that I'm just saying on the camera. I done told my children, you come home gay, you ain't got to worry about talking to your daddy ever again. Till you straighten that out. Now, that's just me. Yeah, I don't have to do it. I mean, that's just me. That's how I am about it. I ain't raising no punk ass sons. And I ain't raising no gay ass little girls either.
Oh my God, Cap. So this guy, so this guy,
either one of those ways, Lord be with you. What'd you say, Hot?
I said, so this guy gonna be hanging around all the homies with a pad on.
Man, come on, with a damn banana in his pants. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I'm telling you,
this is crazy, sir. This is wild stuff.
It is. It really is. It really is, man. And I just hate that our people are even going through this sick mess.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To where we have a sister that would have been, perfect for somebody's, family, for somebody's to be somebody's wife, and to have children, and to raise and suckle them babies. You know what I mean? But with her now, she wants a ding-a-ling, and she wants to be a man. Got her on the face. Do you hear the thing's voice? They turn around and they take pills to help you change your voice. They do things so you can sound like a man. Like, this is insane. But let me finish playing this, bro. Because now she about to get on the point about her childhood.
Supportive with my decisions in life and the things that I always wanted to do. She knows exactly who I am. So I've experienced trauma as well.
That mother was a horrible mother. That mother of hers was horrible to support this mess. If you stop supporting it, you just might get your children back. They just might, start off being probably started off being a stud. Just might turn around and stop it once they see that you don't accept it. And that would be my goal, is for my children to know that I don't accept nothing gay. Nothing gay. So if you want to come over to family dinners and, you know what I'm saying, I come over to your house when you cook dinner, you know what I'm saying? You want me to, to be the dad. You know how you do when we get older? We're going over mama's house to eat dinner this day. We're going over there. Y'all come over here on my house. And it ain't happening if you are gay. It's just not. I'm not gonna have two girlfriends or two boyfriends or a trans in my damn house. It's bad enough I already got to see them when I go places, mashallah. I got to see them when I'm on contracts. I got to see them when I'm at gas stations and stores and all of that. I hate seeing them. You understand? I got to see him everywhere we go. But one place I'm not gonna see him. See, I don't control Walmart, but I control my goddamn house, and that's one place you won't be. That's the one place you will not be trans and a man and a woman or whatever the hell you is. It's not happening. I don't want to see you and your girlfriend or your boyfriend and you a girlfriend, whichever the hell it is. I don't know. It's all confused.
Right.
It's all confused. If you ain't straight, just know you ain't coming to my house. We'll put it like that, real simple and plain. If you are not straight, you can't come get a plate. Did that rhyme out?
Yeah. Hey, that's bars right there. Did that rhyme?
If you ain't straight, you can't come get a plate. You understand?
Bars.
And that go
Really
for all,
talking
hey,
about.
that go for all my family. I got a cousin that's a punk. And he ain't never been to my house, and nobody better not ever give him directions to it. You understand? You're just not welcome. You're not welcome there, man. You know. Now, when I've been over other family members' houses and he's been there, I don't control that. That's not my house. You understand? I speak to him, my cousin, but that's as far as that go. I don't conversate with that cat. It's sick to see a man with breasts. It's sick to see a man with a woman's hairstyle. It's sick to see a man dressed like a woman. Ever since I met the cat, I think I was like, what, 11? The dude been dressing like a woman ever since. And it's sick to me. And you know what? All his women in the family, his mother, his aunts, and all of them, grandmother, they all accept it. Just like this one right here. They love him unconditionally. And then the same women that loved the punk unconditionally was holding the family secret. Because in this part of the family, the uncle was going around and molesting everybody. And then he became the uncle that started molesting everybody. And he just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going on that part of the family. And all of the women that supported, they wrong as hell. They swept it up under the rug. They never said anything. They never did anything about it. They just accepted it. This is my son, or this is my daughter now, whatever the hell however they addressed it. This is just who he is. Nah, they wrong for that. But let me play it.
I've experienced trauma as well, in my childhood, but I've embraced that, and I've learned to grow from it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what makes me the man that I am right now.
What type of trauma did you experience?
Physical abuse, sexual abuse,
Was it men that sexually abused you?
Yes.
And physically abused you?
That's correct.
Okay. We got asked, and I hate to kind of, there's a strong link and a connection to early sexual trauma amongst children. And that's what kind of leads them to kind of make some of the decisions that they I guess that they're making in life. So did any of your sexual or physical trauma from men, I'm sure some from women as well too, I guess influence your decision into transitioning?
Give me a minute. I'm in the drive-thru. I'm taking these orders. Hard work.
Okay. That's where the trauma comes from. That's where it started. You understand? That's where the transitioning starts at. Is when these men, and this was a way for her to try to protect herself. That's actually what she was doing. She was trying to protect herself from being hurt from anyone. Right? That's what she was trying to do. If you ever notice, if you ever done this research, if you ever talked to some of these victims, because I've talked to them, and they've done things to try to protect themselves. Number one, almost all of them get threatened. They're going to kill them. They're going to kill their family. They're going to kill their mama, their daddy, their brother, their sister. They're going to kill everybody. You understand? That's one thing that they do. They threaten them. They're violent to them. A lot of them end up beating the kids first, putting a little bit of that kind of fear in them to where they'll really be, like scared as hell when you walk through the door. So they already got you beating you. And then next, they're going to do something else to you. And then you're not going to say anything. Because most children, they be scared, man. They be scared, and a lot of the children are scared because of these mothers that they have, man. And I'm gonna bring that one out on the next one, on the next show that we're gonna do about defile not thy child. We're gonna bring that part out because there was a mother, and I could hear it in the line of questioning, with this child, and I know it was the mother that did it. There's a sister here that we have connected with. She's not in the school, she's not in the truth, but we have done food and clothes drives with her. And the sister called me one day crying because she know that we help victims of molestation. She knows this. And the sister turned around and her brother, right, older cat, I forgot how old he is. I think he was in his 50s. When let me see, 50 or 60, late 50s or 60s. This happened just about I think 2 years ago. And her daughter and her friend, she left them there at the house with him to watch them while she ran to the store. She gets a call from her daughter saying the uncle was touching the friend, the daughter's friend. She was 8. She was 8 or 9 years old at that time. And her friend that stayed over with them, he was touching her while she was sleeping. And when she heard it, she called the police. Then she turned around and called him instead of, letting the police deal with it. She calls him, alerts him, you over there touching that girl, this, that, woo, woo, woo. I'm on the way, the police on the way. So he ended up leaving out right before, the police and she had got there. They both pulled up at the same time. She jumps out the car to the police. She saw, there you go, he running. So they ended up getting him. You understand? And it was the way she was responding to the little girls, all in their face, screaming and yelling, this and that. And yes, the story got changed. You understand? Because the children were in fear. They were in fear because hell, it already got an animal touching them while they're asleep, because he did it to not only her the friend daughter, but he did it to her daughter as well, his niece. So you got this animal touching them. The children are already terrified. Thank God that she had enough strength to get up, move around, and then make the call to her mama, because some don't. The friend was just laying there. You understand? The friend was she was scared. She was terrified. She was terrified of what was possibly going to happen to her. So she just laid there, but the other one got up and made the call to her mother. So thank God that one of these two children had the strength to save themselves. You understand? And they ended up saving both of them from more happening. So it's bad enough. That's child molestation. If you touch a child sexually, that's child molestation in Missouri. They just put that law in effect about 5 years ago, I think it was, to where if you touch a child sexually, if you just stroking her arm, talking about, ooh, baby, I'm gonna make you mad, and she's 9, then guess what? You're guilty as if you penetrated. That's how it should be. If you blow a kiss, you didn't actually touch the child. You blowing kisses. You're doing this to the child. Yeah, that's molestation. Whatever you do to a child sexually, Missouri is molestation. Don't give a damn what it is. You get to talking to them like you want to have sex. That's molestation. And thank the Most High for that. Thank the Most High for that. Okay. So, like I said, the child is already terrified because of the animal that's over her, touching her. And then you come in right behind him, acting like a goddamn animal, screaming and yelling in her ear. And of course, she's getting even more scared. You know what I mean? She's getting even more scared, But it went to court and he actually got put away. You understand? I think she said he got about 20 years. He got about 20 years for this. So obviously now, I didn't really get into the full detail if he already had a record for this, or it could have just been the Lord that he did this before. You understand? that he done did this before, and now guess what? It's just over with. It's just over with. Now this has come to the light, and now you're being punished for all of it that you've done. That could be possible as well. So we don't know. But we got let me see, Lord Banu on the stage. Shalom, Lord Banu. What's cracking?
He jumped
Oh,
out.
I guess he jumped off. Okay, no sweat. We'll see if he come back.
Yeah.
We'll see if he come back. Yeah. So like I said, you see that this thing wasn't just, like, oh, I just want to be trans. You know what I mean? And here I always wanted to be a boy, and I just decided on being one. So I just, started transit. No, it was the trauma that did it. It was the trauma that did it.
He back, sir. It's a lot.
Oh, okay. Hey, Shalom, Lord. Oh, he gone again. All right, no sweat. Okay. Like I said, it wasn't that this person just woke up and just made a decision like, let me be trans. Okay.
Right.
This girl was traumatized as a kid. A lot of people took advantage of her. All right. And so then from there, because the answer to that question was yes. Was it your trauma that led to this decision? And the answer is absolutely yes. When it comes to drug use, in most cases, trauma is the reason. When a girl is liking girls, when a boy is liking boys, you understand? When a woman wants to be with a woman, usually it starts from trauma. I remember at the gas station, brother. This was crazy. I was at Quick Trip over on Vanderbilt and what's it? There's Manchester, right? Turn around out, and there was two lesbians, right? And boy, they was high as hell. One was high out of her mind. I could only imagine, and this is what went through my head as I'm sitting there pumping my gas, and I look over and I see them, and she's trying to get her out of this spell that she in. She pouring milk in her mouth. She trying to wake her up. You know what the milk be? They high. You understand?
Yeah.
They high as hell. She pouring water in her mouth. She slapping them. She got ice on her head. She's sitting there. She ain't coming to. And the only thing I could think of was she is sitting here. They just ride around, get high all day. And I know it's because of trauma. I know it's because of trauma, man. You can't tell me that this young lady that was sitting in that car that was high as hell, getting milk poured down her mouth, ice slapped upside her head, fingers across her face, slapping her, trying to wake her up. Mm-hmm. She could have possibly died in the goddamn car from them drugs. And guess where that come from? Come from her trauma. That's where it started. It comes from trauma. She tried to act like, oh, I had a good childhood. No, you didn't.
Right.
No, you did not. And you know you didn't. Because you're saying you didn't now. Now you're saying, oh, yeah, I was traumatized. Yeah, a lot. Yeah. Men and women. Men and women be out here taking advantage of these kids. They only like to focus on the men, but men and women, they both do it. And it's sick, whichever one does it. To harm a doggone defenseless child, to harm a defenseless little boy or little girl.
Right, sir.
It's sick, man. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I was agreeing with you, sir. Absolutely.
Oh,
absolutely.
God.
That's sick. That's terrible.
And then you have people that just turn a blind. How can you turn a blind out of that?
It's a lot, sir.
Go ahead.
Now, if I could, just to add on to that point you got to the story, I was watching something actually last night, right, where this lady had a boyfriend, known pedophile. He didn't did time for being a pedophile and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
He did time, and he his woman, he was messing with his woman's 12-year-old niece. You know what I'm saying? Known pedophile. He around the kids. They let him be around the kids by himself. He ended up getting a little girl pregnant. Nobody really saying anything. Nobody really cares. But the first thing he did to get rid of that whole situation was unalive that young sister, man.
Damn.
12 years old, was fed to a predator, man.
Yeah.
Everybody in the family knew. The lady on
Yes.
the interview and everything, she said we knew he was a sex offender. We
Yes.
knew it.
Yeah.
And y'all let this man around y'all children and didn't say nothing. He's
Yeah.
not supposed to be around any kids at all.
At
You know
all.
what I'm saying?
At all, bro. And they be knowing. They
Yeah,
know.
come on.
Like I'm telling you, this side of the family, they all knew. Look, it shocked the hell out of me. Look, I was traumatized after I heard that everybody in the family knew.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I'm
that's
sitting there looking at them. I'm like, man, nobody is safe around these people. You understand? Nobody is safe. Look, I stayed under my mama. You understand? When I was around them. I wasn't going, I wasn't getting loose around them. I stayed under my mama because I looked at they're not gonna protect me if somebody, you know what I'm saying, the same uncle was to approach me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would do anything because they didn't do anything when it happened to the uncle. They didn't do anything when it happened to the nephew. They didn't do anything when it happened to nobody in the family. Look, the nephew's under the uncle that did it to my cousin. Nobody did anything. Nobody said anything when he did it to them. Nobody's saying anything in this side of the family, man. Nobody. It's all getting swept under the rug, and it's horrible. These women know, and you're right. They do feed, a lot of them feed them children to them pedophiles, man. They know it.
Yeah, come on, sir. Yeah.
They know it. They know that this person is a pedophile, should not be around children, but still they do it. I'm gonna tell you something else. I had a sister call me for counsel, right? She wasn't in the school. She wasn't in the school, but she watched, you know what I'm saying, ISUPK. Okay. And she ended up calling for counsel because she had a situation where her new boyfriend that was a known sex offender, that she helped this man after finding out he was a sex offender. He turned around. I believe he abused her children from the story because he was abusive. He was beating on them. You know, and like I said, that's one of the traits. You know what I'm saying? They come in, they be violent to the children. You know, and then she so what happened? She turned around and met this cat in a trailer. He was living in an abandoned trailer. He broke into it and he was living in it. The reason he was doing that because he was on that sex offenders list. Nobody wanted him around. His family tossed his ass out and got rid of him. His friends tossed his ass out and got rid of him. And she should have left him in the trash where she found him at. But she turned around and found out that he was, you know, on the sex offenders list for molesting a 10-year-old little white girl, right? I think this was she living in Tennessee? I think this was in Tennessee, in Memphis, right? So he went to jail, got out, and was on the sex offenders list. Okay. And she took him to court for it. That's how she found out what he, you know, was there for. He said, I gotta go to court. Can you take me to court? She took him, found out he a sex offender. Where you living at? We need to know this information, this and that. So he started using her address. So number one, the kids was terrified, and she had 3 boys, and they was terrified of him. This man was beating on them boys. He probably did something to him. But he turned around to try to kill her. You understand? He told his other girlfriend, other woman that he got, that when she got her taxes, he was gonna beat her in her sleep, take the tax money, take her car, and come get her, and they was gonna ride off into the sunset.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. The son overheard the conversation. The woman called her and told her, I don't want him to hurt you. Please get away from him. And she didn't do it. She stayed with him, thought it was a joke. She thought it was a joke, that she was just trying to make him come back to her. No, that woman tried to save your life. Straight up. The other woman was like, yeah, I know you out here doing this kind of stuff. You molesting kids, you beating on hers, you with her, you this and that. But I ain't with the, you know, beat her in her sleep. He was gonna kill her. because she gets taxes up 10 and on up. You understand? And that ain't worth, unaliving nobody. So, needless to say, she ended up getting assaulted. She fought her way through. The neighbors heard all the screaming and yelling. You understand? And they ended up calling the police, and he ended up running. They ended up catching him. But that's the only thing that saved her life. You understand? Knowing these pedophiles, no, you can't. No, what do I want to save you for? You understand? What do I want you around me for? We need to stay away from these people, man. We need to turn around, and once we see them and point them out, they need to never be in our community. They need to feel uncomfortable everywhere they go. Like they got a goddamn a matter of fact, they should do it. I think in China they brand you and they stamp AIDS on your body when you catch them diseases. We should do the same thing here. When it comes to you having a damn mental disease like child molestation and LGBTQ, we need to brand that shit on your forehead so that everybody can look at you strange when we see you.
Right. God.
And that way we'll know to stay away from you. Because everybody don't check that goddamn list. Some people check it and don't even give a damn about it.
Right.
Some people move them right in their house. Some people feed these children to these damn predators, man. These sexual deviants. So let's jump to the next video. This one right here was terrible, man. I'm gonna stop this one pretty often, just to give everybody the heads up. I'm gonna be stopping this one, talking through this one, because this one hurt even more than the 35-year-old woman transitioning. This one, hold on one second. Let me see. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right.
I'm a monster. People don't really like trans people, sadly. They always say, oh, you have those men parts. We get that standard, this is child abuse. I want to actually be a girl. Even though I am a girl, I want to have this removed. I'm tired of it. So today...
Hey, now that right there, just the beginning of that. You heard what the little boy said. I'm a monster. He's saying he's a monster because he's a boy trying to be a girl. And he wants to fully transition into being a girl. I am a girl. That's what he said. I am a girl. Hold on one second.
Cap, he said he's tired of that thing. God.
Hey, that was horrible.
Oh man,
that was horrible. Hold on one second.
To
turn around and say that. Now somebody was doing something with that thing before it's time. Because I guarantee if you let these children be, okay, you let them be children, and then you let them become adults with those things that they have. Oh, they won't get tired of it. They're gonna love using it. I love using mine. Oh my God. You understand? Hey, I love it. I ain't gonna never get tired of.
Damn right, Cap.
They gonna never get tired of my jacket like. You understand? I don't know what they talking about. I don't know what they talking about. I ain't gonna never get tired of the woman and what she working with. It's a wonderful thing. I'm talking about the right way. I'm talking about properly. I'm talking about
right.
Man and woman being married, being together. I ain't talking about no license, no certificate. I'm talking about in the Bible. I'm talking about sex. You understand? That's what makes two people married. You understand? But in this young man's case, someone did something to him too soon, too early. Okay, and he's getting into this. That's what he said. I'm tired of it. Like who? Like kids. I mean, they know they got them, right? Mm-hmm. They learn at an early age what a penis is. Because mama, when she changing the babies and what is it in my household? It was a cookie, for the girls, and then it was a pee for the boys.
Right,
You
right,
got
Cap.
a pee, you got a potty, what I'm saying, with the girls, and then they would, when they need to be changed, it was my cookie, this and that, and mama know to get up and change the baby, that's just little stuff for kids. But for these people, for this boy to turn around and say, I'm tired of this, man, that was horrible. And that's the comment that I was gonna say for with
I
Jaden.
was like, I
Jaden
was like,
said that about himself.
Hmm.
He said he wanted to cut his thing off.
damn.
And that was horrible because I knew immediately after hearing that somebody was touching him, man. Somebody did something to that boy to make him say that. And I really believe it was his tongue kissing ass daddy that did something to him. Wouldn't be surprised if his mama was in on it. Because some of these women be in on it too. They be in on the action. I know a family that mother, father, son, and 2 daughters was all having orgies. These kids would get out of school. The first thing they was doing was not homework. The first thing that they were doing was not homework, my Charlotte. Do you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
First thing they had to do was either get in the bed with their father and their mother or all of them together. Now imagine that. And I went to school with the oldest sister. And I used to wonder why she was so weird acting. And come to find out all along that baby had been hurt. You understand? I remember being in school with her when I was 14, 15, 16, before we graduated, wondering what was wrong with her. She would never talk. She never said anything. She sat in the class and just did her homework. I used to see her walking miles and hours and days and nights. She was trying to stay away from that goddamn mother and father of hers.
Mm.
She would be walking the streets all goddamn day and night. And come to find out, she was a victim of what we're talking about right now, of trauma, man. She was traumatized as a child. Her own father and mother was taking advantage. Like, how could you be so sick with all of these women out here, all of these men out here that are willing to please you and give you your every sexual desire, satisfy them all? And you go and you take advantage of your own goddamn child. That's disgusting. Your own mother and father. You come home, man. I used to come home to my mama, my daddy. You understand? That nigga was my hero. I used to come home to my hero, man. Wasn't no luscious looks, but my hero to me. You understand? He didn't look at me like that. That man had 1,000 wives. And he had to look at his son like that, and he never did. None of his children. I used to go home to my mama. You understand? And would want a mother to son conversation. Not no, hey baby, come here, boy. You looking good. You understand? Mama be dressing you nice for school. Don't take them clothes off. No, I never had that conversation with my mom. Mom wasn't sicko like that. She wasn't a sicko like that. But you got some people out here that's like that, man. And I ain't gonna lie. When I found out what happened to their sister, I felt bad. I felt bad, and I never made any jokes about her. There was one person. Now we was notorious for joning. Now, boy, you would get joned on up here in St. Louis. I'm telling you. And that's what we did all day, every day. But I made it a point never to do that to her because I never knew what was going on with her. I knew something was wrong with that lady, that little sister. But I felt bad as if I did, as if I was talking about, because I was like, damn, all these years I'm asking her, well, not asking her, but just saying to myself about her, what's wrong with her, man? What's her problem? Why she so weird? And I was like, damn, I felt bad, man, when I found out her story. To find out that they was making all of them get in the bed together. That will make somebody not want to talk.
Right.
That will make a kid weird. That would make a child roam the streets all day because she's scared to go home. Because she don't want what's about to happen to her soon as she walked through the door. So I feel bad for them, man. The whole family.
It's a lot if I could,
Yeah.
sir.
mother and father hers. Go ahead, Doc.
And you know what? That's a sad thing because that's when a kid growing up and they got a family, they got a whether they got a mom or a daddy in the house or whether they got both. A kid feels like that's their last line of defense. You know what I'm saying? And then once that's gone, you feel like you ain't got nobody. You know what I'm saying? So of course you're gonna clam up, like you said, the sisters did clam up, not really say a whole lot, this and that. Probably didn't know what to go to because the people that were supposed to protect her, you know what I'm saying, is not protecting her. You know what I'm saying? They abusing her.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot.
Yeah, that's crazy. But this boy here, like I said, and we already know that somebody was doing something to him, and we're gonna show you how. Guess who is supportive of this mess? The mama. And you're gonna see the mama, and you're gonna see why she's supportive.
It is Trinity's first in-person consultation for gender confirmation surgery. I'm gonna be myself. I'll show them that no matter how much you hate us, we'll still be here.
Did you hear that? No matter how much you hate us, we'll still beat you. Let me tell you something, little boy. You ain't gonna never be able to beat no man as you try posing as a punk, trying to be a goddamn girl. You just ain't got it. And let me tell you, I know you trans people out there, men and women. Y'all think y'all taking over, but you're not. You're really not. You're defiling yourselves. That's what you're doing. You hurting yourself. White people accept you because guess who's the first to be trans? Y'all think this is something new, don't you? Y'all think trans sex reassignment surgery and transgenderism and all this mess, y'all think this just started? No, it did not. My Charlotte, read the contents of that. Let me see. The first part was the history of sex, of first sex reassignment surgeries.
Hold on, sir. 1 second.
Start there for me, brother.
Let me get to it. Hold on, search a lot of you. It's in the layout, sir?
It's in the layout.
Okay, I got you. Shabbat. It's saying I can't open it. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Okay, while you working on it, it's saying you in there because I'm looking at it. I'm looking at you in the layout right now. But it says this. It says the first recorded sex reassignment surgery was.
So like, okay. So like, my bad, sir. I was trying to hit the link. That's why I couldn't get in. Okay, I got you, sir. I got it.
Okay, no sweat.
All right. It says the history of the first sex reassignment surgeries. The first recorded sex reassignment surgery was performed on Carl Martha Bear in 1906. It says when December 1906, who Carl Martha Bear, who was assigned female at birth but presented as male, where Berlin, Germany, at the Institute of Sexual Science. What? The procedure likely involved
I can't pronounce that word.
Metoplasty to masculinize bare intersex genitals. It says Bear also became the first person to receive a new birth certificate reflecting their new gender in January 1907.
Yeah, so that's when they first started doing this.
God,
you understand? In 1907. This ain't nothing new, man. A lot of people believe that this stuff is brand new, but all because what's his name? The dude from Family Matters. What's the cat name?
Darius McCrary. Darius McCrary. Yeah, Darius McCrary.
And Sydney Starr. They think because Darius McCrary went and paid for Sydney Starr's Audi to become an innie, they thinking that this stuff just not taking place in the last couple of years. No, they've been doing this. white people been sick, man. They've been sick. And they have been performing these surgeries and doing all kinds of mess for a long time. Read the next one.
Come on, sir. It says Dor Rudolfine Richer was a German trans woman and the first known person to undergo complete male to female gender affirming surgery. She was one of a number of transgender people in the care of sex research pioneer Magnus Hirschfeld at Berlin's Institute of Sexual Research during the 1920s and 1930s.
Mm-hmm. And that surgery, damn, how do you pronounce medoidoplasty?
Medioidoplasty.
Yeah, however you pronounce it. That's when you turn around and they reconstruct the vagina, you understand, to create a penis. That's what that's talking about. So go ahead. Now I don't know how you do it. I don't even want to know how you do it. The one that I grew was fine. You understand? It's fine. The women, if they don't let everybody abuse it, and I ain't talking about when you're no child. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about when you are an adult. Because a lot of these women go from relationship to relationship to relationship, and that's due to trauma too. But if you minimize your trauma and your experiences with all these different men and just keep it to one, even if you were traumatized as a child, get healed first. Get healed first. Don't turn around and become the thing that demon wants you to become, which is promiscuous. That demon wants you to be promiscuous. The demon that got on this little boy wants him to think that he's going to win some type of battle against straight people. He thinks he's in a fight against straight people. And he said he's going to show the world that he's going to win. That's what he said. But the fight should have been with the person that traumatized him. That's who the fight should have been with. But because these goddamn women sweep it under the rug, I don't know why and whose idea this was. But for some odd reason, when it comes to child molestation, that immediately gets swept under the rug. Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to act on it. Nobody wants to take their family member and get them thrown in jail. Fuck that. Get them thrown in jail. Or they're going to turn around and molest all your goddamn kids. At a camp that we did over in East St. Louis, a gay man came out mocking the camp. And you should have seen everybody that was around thought it was funny, except for the ISUPK. We knew exactly what happened to him. And I had said it. I said, why y'all sitting there watching this man twerk in the middle of the street as if he is Sexy Red or somebody? No, I'm kidding. Sexy Red wasn't out there, but y'all get the point. but Sexy Red go twerking that big old thing of hers everywhere she wants to. So he's twerking in the middle of the street as if he's Sexy Red. And I said, and y'all thinking it's funny. I said, when this man was molested as a kid, that's why he's acting like this. That's why he's gay. That's why he's twerking in the middle of the street. I turned around and he came to the camp a few minutes after that, crying, talking about, you know what? He said, you're right. He said, the man that molested me molested everybody in the family. Now, how many stories like that have we heard? How many stories like that have we heard? To where this pedophile was allowed, whether they just didn't say nothing or they fed them to the goddamn kids. Turned around and molested everybody in the family.
Damn. It's a lot here, Cap.
Go ahead.
But and him molesting everybody in the family, I bet you they still had Thanksgiving together.
You already know.
They still had Christmas all together.
You already know. I'm telling you, as a kid, every family function, whenever we went around this side of the family, guess who was there? The uncle and the nephew. I thought they had just a great relationship. Come to find out that they had more than a damn relationship. The man took advantage of him as a child. And then women swept it under the rug. And he had to sit here and sit in that man's face every goddamn time they had a function.
Dang.
Every time he was made to sit across from the table across from the man that defiled him. Every year, it's insane. It's insane. So, like I said, man, this is crazy. What's going on? But 1907 and 1920s and 30s and all of this, it said in 1931, the first successful sex reassignment surgery was performed in the Institute of Sexology in Berlin. In 1951, Harold Giles developed a technique for female to male gender affirming surgery called phalaps
Philanthropy. Philanthropy.
Philipsty. What you whatever. All right.
Yeah, philanthropy.
It's all confusing. Christine Jorgensen became the first person in the United States to undergo a successful gender reassignment operation. And real quick, let me well, no, I'll play it after we finish playing this clip. Let's get to this point. Let me get to some more of this in this video.
Oh God.
I didn't even know that kids could be trans. No matter how many people corrected her, how many times we corrected her, she never faltered. I am a girl. It wasn't I want to be a girl. It was I am a girl. And this is the last picture.
Now, when your child tell you that they are a dolphin or a goldfish or a whale or a lion or a tiger, you understand? Do you go along with that too? Cause I remember my sons when they had little pages in the crayon coloring book, and they was taking the crayons and coloring the lions, they would turn to daddy. So my daughters did it too. Said, "Daddy, I'm a lion." You understand? They did that to me. I didn't say, "Oh, well, you know what? No matter how many times I corrected my son, he's a lion, and to this day, he's getting lion assignment surgery." Like, is it what you do? Do you take your child and get them lion assignment surgery?
Right.
Do you take them and get them mermaid assignment surgery? Because my little girls came and told me that they was mermaids too. Did I take and go buy some damn scales and try to wrap it around their legs with a big fin at the bottom and give them mermaid assignment surgery? No, I did not. This is what I'm saying about these parents, man. A lot of them are fucking stupid. To turn around and if a boy wants to say he's a girl, oh no, we're gonna correct that until there's no more correcting. You understand? I'm not gonna give up and say, okay, you're a girl. All right. Now let's go and see about changing your gender to a girl. Let's do it. Let's do it, son. Hell no. This is why men, and I'm sure ain't no man around, man. I'm sure there's no man around. Look, there's no man even in the video. No father's proud of this sick mess. I want my son to be a soldier like his daddy.
Yeah, right.
Not turn around try to be a princess like his sister and his mama. Be a princess in the sisters like the sisters in the school. The sisters in the school does a wonderful job at being princesses. I look at all of the princesses in the school and I say, man, they doing a wonderful job. They got a husband. They having babies. You understand? They taking care of them. Oh my God, they're nurturing them. What a mother should be doing. They're doing it. I could never look at my son and say, my son, he's a princess. I just give in because he says that he's a girl. Damn that. So watch this though.
That we got of her before transition. She wasn't speaking anymore, and she wasn't smiling. And you can see that is a face of a child who has given up.
What she's not saying is this is the face of a child that has been traumatized. This dumb hoe is sitting there explaining the goddamn the symptoms. You understand? The things that children go to, their behavior changes.
Mhm.
Their behavior changes. Look, he was smiling at one point. Look at him now. Or then when he was smiling.
Mhm.
To that one picture where he wasn't even talking. Something's wrong with this boy. He wasn't smiling. His behavior changed, man. And these dumb witches of a mother's turn around and ignore the signs. Ignore the signs until once he starts talking again, I'm a girl. Now you're listening. But you wasn't listening to the damn silence. You wasn't listening to the no smiles. You didn't pay that no attention. But then just as soon as he starts talking again and says, I want to be a girl, now your ears, your antennas go up. And now you want to help him be a girl. She's sick too. She is sick too, and I believe she's a lesbian. But let's keep going.
Wasn't right for me in that body. It felt awful. I wasn't even happy. I was always sad and angry. I didn't decide to talk for a while, so I just didn't know what to do.
He was traumatized, man. However old he was on that picture, that's when it started.
Cap, you called it, Cap.
Yeah.
You called it, Cap. The mama is a bull dyke.
You know it.
Look at him. Got queer all on the shirt.
Yeah.
I can't read the top part, but
exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
She looked like Mr. T.
Yeah. And matter of fact, yeah, I see it. That say black queer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, black queer. And this woman, I wouldn't doubt if she knew who did what to this little boy. Something had to have happened to him for him to say, this thing that I have, I don't want it. I don't want it. Nah, he was traumatized, man. He was traumatized. And look at him saying it. I didn't want to talk. I just wasn't happy being in this body. Because somebody defiled him, man. And this bitch didn't help him. What she did was she gave in to it. Because like I said, I really believe that she know that whoever did what to this little boy, she know who did it. And she was probably there. Wouldn't doubt if she is the one that did it. I wouldn't put that past her either. But let's keep playing.
And she was getting worse. Finally, I just started searching for a therapist who specialized in gender identity concerns. I emailed her. She saw us. She saw a trend. She was like, well, you have to make a decision here. You want a happy little girl or a dead little boy? And we were like, well, I guess we're going shopping for some clothes.
Hey, people might turn around and say I'm cruel, but I'd rather have a dead little boy than for my little boy to grow up and turn into a girl. This is sick, man. Look at this. She put a dress on this little boy and a damn tiara. Ain't that what they call the crowns? Mm-hmm. A tiara on her son. This is insane. They forced it. This woman forced this mess on this little boy. She forced it on him. Because here you go now, when however old he is at that time, you could tell he's young. You could tell he's young. Put a dress on him and a damn tiara.
It was my 4th birthday. Mom gave me this pink dress, which made me feel so happy. When she came out in that dress and she was just that big smile, we were like, this was it the whole time.
We get that standard, this is child abuse, because loving and accepting your child for who they are and not for who you want them to be.
People don't really like trans people, sadly. They always say, oh, you have those men parts. Medicaid has covered surgery, but only over 18. She will be the first at 16 to get it covered and done.
So today we are heading up to see Dr. Sherman Lease. He is a surgeon. He works with transgender patients. This is a very big and important appointment. I'm pretty excited. I cannot wait. I want to be myself. I don't want to be someone I don't want to be. I'll show them.
You're not being yourself. Being yourself would be being the boy that you born. You're trying to change yourself, and you're still not going to be happy with that decision. Give me that. Read that scripture real quick. For these people that are okay with this type of lifestyle, made it an alternative, and will perform the surgeries, and will accept the children being gay, probably help the children turn and be gay. Read that scripture for me, y'all.
Khan in the book of Isaiah, chapter 5 and verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good,
Mm-hmm.
and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
This is what the Lord is saying. You understand? Woe unto them that call evil good. Woe means destruction. For this mother that, matter of fact, I saw the shirt fully. There it said black, queer, and dope. I saw it. Absolutely. I guess I couldn't see it. I didn't zone in on my phone when I was watching it. At first, I couldn't see the letters, but now I'm on the computer. I can see it. And yes, she is. She's just what I thought, that she was queer. She's LGBTQ, this mother. And this mother is pushing this on this little boy. Somebody did something to that little boy, and she knew about it, and she turned around on his 4th birthday. She went and bought him a dress. She is pushing this mess on this boy since the age of 4. All because she's queer. She wants a queer-ass son. And now her son is trying to be her daughter. And she's accepted the son being her daughter. But the Lord said, woe unto them that call evil good. They're saying this right here is evil to the Lord. To be queer, to be LGBTQ+, to be trans man or trans woman, the Lord said that is an abomination, and he hates it. And he's disgusted by it. But here you are calling it good, and you call good evil. So you have a problem with being straight, being the way that you were made, and what the Most High intended on you doing with your body when you became an adult, which was to get with a man or get with a woman, whichever one you are, the opposite sex, and then turn around and have children. Queers can't have children. Well, a woman could. A woman, said could still have children. They could be queer. A man could put some pipe up in her and put some seed in her, and she can get pregnant. But ain't no trans woman. You ain't having no goddamn baby. You ain't having no kids. They got to turn around and do it where they have the woman trans to the man, and then say that the man is having the baby when it's actually a woman that got pregnant. Because like I said, I remember seeing that in the what's some damn thing, the Inquirer, long time ago. I was a kid. My grandmother. I said, Mom, me and my mama, my grandma and my mom, we in the store. I said, Mom, what is this? I called both of them Mom, and they both turned around and snatched that thing from me. Said, boy, this is junk. This stuff ain't real. Ain't no man having no baby. They went off in the store. You understand? They went off in the store because y'all know at the counter, that's where they used to hang them at. They have a section, like a little end cap, and a little rack where they had other stuff like chips and gum and little stuff right there. And then at the end, they would have the Inquirer. And it was hanging there, and I couldn't help but see it. A damn man, and it said, "Man having a baby." I was like, "Oh no!" what is this? But they snatched that thing from me real quick. They told me this is a lie. This ain't real. Ain't no man having no baby, son. They didn't give in to, oh, yes, son, men can have babies. It's
Right.
true. It's all over the world. Men are having babies everywhere. So I gotta look forward to having a baby. That would have ruined it for me. I wouldn't have never had no kids, boy, if I'd have thought I had to have the baby. Shit. Because I look at what them women go through, boy, for them. And Salaki to all of my women that had all of my babies, for all of the pain y'all endured. I love you so. So I appreciate you enduring the pain. I really do. Because me, I wouldn't have been able to take it out. But imagine me, I'm a damn painter in the union, and I come to work one day holding my damn back, belly poking out because a baby in there trying to paint the goddamn building.
Hey,
Man,
have
I'm
a
a union,
contraction.
have a contraction, and look, I'm gonna fuck the wall up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be painting, and boy, I'm gonna fuck the wall up. It's gonna be wiggle and zigzag and everything. Turn around, I have a contraction while I'm painting the house, and turn around, goddamn it, fuck the house up.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that? Like,
Yeah, Cap, ain't nobody picking nobody big ass up when they water break.
Man, hell no.
Nigga, your big ass water break, nigga. You
Hey, look, not the men that I worked with on the job, boy. They definitely would have left a nigga sitting on the floor, water broken off. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but look, let me finish it. Let me play some ball.
From that, no matter how much you hate us, we'll still beat you. I want to actually be a girl completely. Even though I am a girl, I want to have this removed. I'm tired of it. It's not me. And it's really embarrassing. I don't want people to think I'm a monster. I cannot wait to meet Dr. Lee.
Damn, look at
It'll
that,
make me
man.
feel so much better.
How he walking.
The average age of a patient.
How he walk and everything says girl. She been grooming this little boy, training him to be a girl since he was 4 years old. You understand? Like, this is crazy, man. This is insane. And this is a horrible, horrible mother. You're not dope for this. Your black ass is evil. You are queer and you are evil. Right? So, man, this is crazy. But listen to this doctor, though.
Having transgender surgery was probably in the 40s and 50s. But there are extremes that we operate kids now as young as 16. Before we do genital reassignment surgery on anyone, some of the basic requirements are that they've been on hormones for at least a year and living full time in their desired gender for at least a year, but also they have clearance by 2 mental health specialists who have been trained and or experienced with transgender care. But I don't have one patient that regrets they did the surgery, not even one. I don't think there's another.
Did you see how the mother was all geeked up about it? The little boy sitting there looking like he nervous and scared as hell. While he think that this is a decision that he actually wants to make. And you see what the doctor is doing. He putting that seed in his head. Oh, I don't have not one person that regrets the surgery. He's a goddamn lie. Because people regret it all the time. They regret it all the time. When Donald Trump got in office, all of these trans and L's and these G's and these B's and these T's and Q's was calling the hotline. They say the line had went up over 800% of the damn suicide calls that they was getting because they thought Donald Trump was finna take away all their gay ass rights. So he's a goddamn lie talking about people don't regret it. Yes, the hell they do. Why are they detransitioning then? If they're fine with the decision that they made, it's because they're not. They're not. And that little boy, guess what? He's going to regret it as well. But I'm gonna play the next video too about the detransitioning and all of this mess that they got going on. And I'm gonna show you the one that they first did here in America. The man that got the surgery here in the United States. Hold on, let's finish this off.
Profession in the world, in or out of medicine, that has the ability to bring such a profound improvement in a human being's life as transgender surgery.
She'll just probably still be her. She's been affirmed so long, or she knows she's a girl. It'll just be that final puzzle piece for her. So I'm really excited because if I get the surgery, I'll be so much happier. Everything's possible. Nothing's impossible. Yeah, I cannot wait to see my future because it's gonna be a good future.
I don't want people to think.
Yeah, that's disgusting, man. That is disgusting and that is horrible. But here go the one, the Christine, I think Jorgensen. Like I said, this is what we following, man. We get this junk from white people, man. We following behind them doing the things that they do, and look at what's happening to us. You got our children because this mother is black and queer, right? Look at what she did to her son. She made him queer, man. And like I said, I wouldn't doubt if she was the one that defiled that young boy. I wouldn't doubt it if she did it to him.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now look at this punk.
Privileged in having with us a beautiful lady and a great performer, Miss Christine Jorgensen.
The Christine Jorgensen story is quintessentially American.
It is quintessentially American. You goddamn right. This is American. This ain't Afro-American. This ain't African-American. This ain't Israelite culture. You understand? This is American culture. For a man to turn around and become a woman. They didn't ban these performances here in Missouri. You can't perform as a punk in Missouri no more.
Damn right.
If you go perform, you got to actually be a woman. You understand? You can't dress up like one and come in. What they used to do on the movies back in the day, va va voom, va va voom. You understand? Where a woman come walking in the room, got them big sober melons, and that's the noise and the sound that they will make as the woman will come in strutting her stuff. Va va voom, va va voom. No, you can't do that. And you a man. You know what I'm saying? You a trans and all that. No, you can't do that. They clipped that. So ain't none of that happening here in Missouri. You understand? But this is Christina Jorgensen. This is the first man recorded here in the United States to have that sex reassignment surgery. All right. Read let me see. I think I want you to go to the let me go to the transition, the detransitioning video.
Okay, come on, sir.
Let me pull one of those, and then I'm gonna have you read the doctors that performed the first surgeries. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, 1 second. Let me. Okay, I think bam, there it go. All right, now this is one of the trans that then trans back. Hey, they trans and then trans back. So let me play it. Let me play it. Look at it.
I was born biologically female and transitioned to male, and now I'm detransitioning. I didn't feel like I belonged with myself. My name is Alia, and this is my detransitioning journey. Throughout my entire transition for the last 6 years,
Hey, you see how the voice messed up?
Yeah.
They tried to, yeah, you were born a girl, sounded like a girl, then turned around and tried to sound like a boy. Now you a girl again.
Yeah.
Do you see how horrible this can be?
You can't get that voice back. God,
You
dog.
can't get your voice back now. Now people gonna think you a goddamn man for real. You're gonna try to get you a man, and they're gonna be scared of talking to you because you don't sound like a damn woman. and then you fucked yourself up. You don't look like one either. Yeah. And so you're looking horrible right about now. You're trying to go back to being a girl, had a beard, and all of that.
And she still got a shade. And she still got a shade.
Yeah. Yeah. And went from a man you saw look in the mirror shaving like my beard. I turned around trim mine there. And then now you got to take hormones to be a girl again. Like, oh, this is disgusting. This is disgusting.
Probably spent upwards of $10,000 to $15,000, and that's included.
Spent from 10, what it say, to 150,000? Ain't that how high the surgeries can be?
Yeah, come on, sir. Yeah, they get higher than that.
150. Yeah, we brought that out a long time ago. To where you could turn around and spend up to $150,000 trying to trans your gender. Now, I just love being a man. That's the way the Lord intended it. I came out with a penis, and they put blue all over everything in the hospital room, and my mother had kept the paper. She had the paper that they had it in the bed. You understand? At the end of her bed, where it's, not her bed, but the baby bed, the crib, where it said boy in there. She had all of that. You understand? And it was blue. So I ain't interested in reassigning my damn gender. Why? Because this is the way the Lord intended. I came out a boy, and that's it. That's it. Like I said, I ain't feel like no girl trapped in no boy's body like that little boy did. I wasn't traumatized like him, and I feel sorry for people that were. I feel sorry for people that work because I see the drugs that they get on. I see the prostituting that they do all over the streets. I see how they just mentally here. It destroys them up there in that mind of theirs, man. I see how promiscuous that they become. Let everybody have sex with her. All because, hell, somebody had been taking advantage of her since she was 6. They've been using her body since she was 6. So now that she's a teenager, she feels that that's what she should do, is let everybody take advantage of her body. And that's not what you should do, baby girl. You come here and you get healed. You come to the ISUPK and get healed, and we'll protect you from you being violated by anybody. Nobody protects the victims of our people that get molested. Nobody looks out for little boys and little girls when they say that they've been hurt like this. They sweep it under the rug. The children are left to try to fight the demon in their head that wants them to turn around and be promiscuous. That wants them to, be whatever it is that they're gonna turn around and be. To be a damn boy and they are a girl. To be a girl and you a boy. To become trans. You hate the fact that men have hurt you like this, so you want to be the opposite sex. You want to make sure that you turn around and have what a man has, so nobody can take advantage of you anymore. And sad to tell this little boy that, guess what? They abuse vaginas too.
Right.
They abuse vaginas too. I know that you hurt, and I know you don't want that thing of yours no more because of what happened to you. But if you get healed from that trauma, man, you'll be all right.
It's like if I could, sir.
Go ahead.
Now, when you said that abuse that vagina too, that remind me of that time you was telling me about somebody that it was a story of somebody you knew or something like that wanted to go get the surgery, and the doctor said, "Yeah, I'll do it, but you gotta let me test it out from time."
Oh yeah, that's a sister that's here. Heard about the classes. Was in our classes, and she said her brother, I'm trying to get her to do a show with us. She said her brother went and actually got the surgery. And the doctor, as he going back and forth to the doctor, I guess maybe for, I don't know if it was just like consultation. Like I said, I haven't gotten the whole story yet, but I don't know if it was consultation, some hormones or something. I don't know what it was that he was doing. But at first he was cross-dressing, right? And then as he going to the doctor to talk about the surgery or whatever they was doing, he said that the doctor told him, he said, because he told the doctor, I don't have enough money for the surgery because it's expensive. And the doctor told him, well, don't worry about it. He said, just let me test it out every now and again, and then I'll do the surgery for you. And the doctor did the surgery on the dude. Took his Audi and turned it into an innie, and now he is a woman. He's a what they call a trans woman. This man. So, like I said, I'm still trying to get on the show. I don't know. I don't know how that relationship with her brother gonna be after she come out and tell this story. You know what I'm saying? But I want her on the show. You know, I'm gonna try to get her on. Yeah. But y'all get the point of the detransition, man. Like she's not happy with that mess. You understand? That's why she turned around and detransitioned from the damn man that she became and turned herself into a woman. Matter of fact, finish up that scripture 21 on Isaiah for me.
Come on, sir. The book of Isaiah, chapter 5 and verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes,
mm-hmm.
prudent in their own sight.
Okay, so you get it, right? What does prudent mean? Who knows what prudent means?
What it mean, like kind of like stuck in your ways or something like that, sir?
You can kind of say that. You kind of say that. Yeah, that's kind of like they kind of like setting their ways. You absolutely correct. You can say that. You can definitely say that. They are set on whatever it is that they, they're set. They wise in their own eyes and prudent. Whatever they saying, they're set on it. Yeah, you can use that. You can definitely use that. That's a good one.
Okay, come on.
They are absolutely set in their ways. You understand? In their own sight. Absolutely. So these people right here that are transitioning and all, they think they wise. Lord have mercy. Lord be with them, man. Lord be with them. Because guess what? I could tell that little boy, he gonna regret it. He's going to be one of the ones that is going to unalive themselves. He's going to do it. And you can tell he's going to do it because he's not happy with that mess, man. He's not happy, period. Why? Because somebody hurt him. Somebody hurt the little boy.
It's like what could, sir. Just thinking he will never be happy, right? He was a little boy. He never had a chance to be a little boy because his mama started grooming him to be a woman at an early age. Now he thinks that he's gonna have this surgery to change him into a woman. He's going to be happy when he's still not a full woman because now you can't have a period, you can't have kids. So where does it end? It's like it's never ending. Yeah. It's never gonna stop. You never could be a woman. You know what I'm saying? You're not made to be a woman. So it's never gonna end. Next thing he's gonna try to put ovaries up in him or some crap like that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah.
So he'll never be happy. Sir Shalaki.
Absolutely, he's never going to be happy trying to be a girl. Like this is crazy. So in the article, I'm gonna have you bring out them statistics that you always bring out about them trans people that and them LGBT people that unalive themselves and all of that. We're gonna give all of the horror stories. I'm gonna read some of this article while you get ready to bring that one up. It says, how common is transgender treatment regret detransitioning? And it says many states have enacted or contemplated limits or or limits or outright bans on transgender medical treatment, with conservative U.S. lawmakers saying they are worried about young people later regretting irreversible body altering treatment. All right. It said, but just how common is regret? And how many youth change their appearances with hormones or surgery only to later change their minds and detransition? And that's absolutely what takes place. Is you claim to be making this decision as you are a what is he 16? They said this little boy he'll be the first 16-year-old. And see, that's all the United States is concerned with, making and breaking a record. That's all they care about. Is get this doctor here that's going to perform this surgery on this little boy, he's going to be rich. He's going to be rich. He's going to go down in the Guinness Book of Records. You understand? And he's going to perform the world's first transgender sex reassignment surgery on a 16-year-old. He's going to be the first one to do it. And the only thing you're going to do is you're going to get is turn your outie into an innie. And then the doctor is going to be rich and he's going in the records. That's it. All right. It says, what is transgender medical treatment? Guidelines call for thorough psychological assessments to confirm gender dysphoria, distress over gender identity that doesn't match a person's assigned sex, before starting any treatment. So you got to undergo all of this evaluation first, right? The psychological evaluation, because what makes you want to be a girl and you're a boy? Gender dysphoria, distress is just that. It's you're not happy with your sex, the one that you were assigned. And for these people to turn around and know the statistics on LGBTQ and trans is that they were traumatized as a child. I think it's disgusting, and it shows that these people should not be empowered. They should not have the rule. You understand? Because look at the rules and the laws that they make. They all over the place. Some people are against it. Some legislators are for it. Some laws are they're banning the damn teens from making such decisions. Some are allowing them to make such decisions. It's all kinds of mess, man. They all over the place. And they should not be ruling over anyone. They should be being ruled over. This is why I don't want to turn around and be equal with white people, man. I want to rule over them with Christ. That's what I want. Because that's what the Bible says. The Bible says that that's what's going to happen. Is we're going to turn around and rule in the next kingdom with our King Christ righteously. It ain't going to be no mess about, I'm going to go see the doctor because ever since I was 4, I just knew I wanted to be a girl and I stopped talking. And we're going to get to the bottom of what happened to you. We're going to get to the bottom of it. And we're going to fix that thing. That thing is going to get fixed. You're not going to have to worry about anybody hurting you or anybody else for that matter. Whoever that person is, it's going to be off with his head. Ooh wee.
Right.
And that's what needs to happen. Nobody need to keep sweeping up. That fact, look, if I'm in power, ain't gonna be no rugs to sweep no shit up under.
Right.
Ain't gonna be no. You had to walk on your tile in your house because ain't gonna be no rugs. Because you might want to sweep something up under. So to stop all of the damn rug under sweeping, I'm gonna eliminate rugs. Even though I like them things, man, they nice. You ever seen some of them big fancy ones out?
Yeah.
Look, my rib wants something $150. I'm like, wee, some nice rug. You understand? Nice. I like them. But in the kingdom, brother, if I'm in charge, I ain't having no rugs.
Right.
We ain't sweeping shit up under no rug. We gonna get to the bottom of it. No, I'm just kidding, man. Y'all can have rugs. I ain't gonna take away y'all rugs. All right. Y'all can have them nice rugs that y'all like to put down in bedroom, and in the living room under the coffee table, and you can have your rugs. Okay, but y'all get the point. You get the point. All right. Let me see. Where do I want to go with that? Matter of fact, I want to bring them stats out.
All right, I got a few stats right here. It says transgender individuals have a high risk of suicide. It says in the United States, around 80% of transgender people have considered suicide, and around 40 have attempted suicide. A study found that 81% of transgender adults in the US have thought about suicide, 42 have attempted it, and 56% have engaged in non-suicidal self-injury over their lifetimes. And then it says black transgender and non-binary young people report disproportionate rates of suicide risk. So that's about half that consider that want to go back. And I'm looking at this chart, and it's shooting up. It's like it has like a projection, and it's shooting up. It's actually going to go up from 80%. You know what I'm saying? That's the projection. The projection is out to like 20. This is 2024. It goes out to like 2030, and it's going up. It's already at 83%. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's foul.
Terrible. It is. It is. Let me go to some of the doctors that have performed this sick mess and started these surgeries, man. This is disgusting. To know that these people contemplate suicide, attempt suicide, and they actually succeed in suicide, and they get unalive. What they call, what's that? Trans what they got? They got femicide when you kill a woman, and what they got? Transicide. What is that? When you turn around and kill a trans? Is that the name of it? Because they out here getting getting picked off, boy, left and right.
Oh yeah,
they are getting picked off left and right. So I'm sure they're gonna have a name for it. Pretty soon if they don't already have one.
Yeah, let me look up and see.
Side or something, you know what I'm saying? Where you turn around and you unalive a transgender. I'm sure it's gonna have a name in a minute.
I mean, I know it's a hate crime, but I don't see. Let me dig a little bit more and see if
I'm just trying to see had they given it a name yet.
Nah, sir. I don't think they gave it a name.
Oh, the tranny side. You understand? Like that's disgusting. But here's a couple of doctors. You got Harold Delph Gillies, Elmer Belt, and Stanley Bibber. It says Harold Delph Gillies. In 1946, Gilly performed one of the first recorded sexual reassignment surgeries in London, England. He also helped establish plastic surgery as a new medical specialty in London in the 1900s. All right. Then we got Elmer Belt. Belt was the first physician in the United States to perform gender confirmation surgery. He performed these surgeries at the University of California, Los Angeles. That was in 1950, if I'm mistaken. That was that man, Christine. What was her name? Christine Jorgensen. That was that man that he performed that surgery on. Then you got Stanley Bibber. Now check this out. Bibber was a pioneer in gender confirmation surgery who performed more than 5,000 surgeries over 30 years. Good damn night. This man took and he transformed people's lives out.
Yeah, he was a hook beat.
5,000 of them. Damn.
Yeah, he was a meat butcher for real. God
Hey,
damn.
he a whole demon. And you wonder why we say that the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of.
All right, sir.
This is insane. It says he moved to Trinidad, Colorado after working in a MASH unit during the Korean War. His work in Trinidad made the town known as the sex change capital of the world. Disgusting. Hey, that's disgusting. Damn, look, like, it's bad enough to be known as the murder capital of the world. As soon as I tell people I'm from St. Louis, oh my God, they be like, damn, you scared? Like, nah,
right.
I'm still living there. You understand? I ain't scared of nothing. But damn, to be known as the sex change capital of the world. Why? Because he was knocking them off left and right. 5,000 of them.
Good night.
Damn. I know that dude made a whole lot of cash, boy.
All right, sir. You see, it's like, sir, you see the sister comment?
What did it say? You can read it off.
It says it was Kaja Young said, my sister wanted to start taking pills to make her voice deep and told her hell no. She told her hell no, she better not do that. I'm glad she didn't because she is no longer a lesbian.
You see that? That's terrible. And that's one of my reels. She her sister was a lesbian and she was gonna do that. Train her. She turned back, and I've been seeing the pictures of her, and she looked good too. She's like a beautiful young lady. Thank God she ain't go all the way and mess herself up. You understand? Because guess what she would have been doing? She would have been detransitioning. She would have been trying to fix and undo what she done did.
All right, sir.
You know, so that's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah, she is no longer what they call them, carpet muncher. She is no longer a carpet muncher. She is no longer a butch, a dyke, a lesbo, whatever they call them. All of them names. She's no longer that. She would have regretted that, huh?
Yeah.
She would have regretted it because one day she woke up and snapped out of the coochie. And now she's ready to be natural and get some penis.
Right.
I know I know she's scared. You know what I'm saying? I know she's scared of it. But guess what? She be all right. You be all right.
Yeah, you get used to
it. That brother terrified of that tail, you'll be just fine. You know what I'm saying? You'll be just fine. But that's good. She's no longer a lesbian. Thank the Most High. All right. Because that shit is killing us, man. That's killing us. You know, that stuff is harmful for the black community because that's where a lot of it starts. It starts with child molestation. It's 90. What is it? 92%, Mashallah, or 96? What's the percentage on that?
On what was it again, sir? What did you ask?
The percentage of the children the people that are gay. It started from trauma.
83%.
No, it's higher than that. It's in the 90s. You pulled a number before. Pull it.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah, let me go back to it.
The people that are gay, they all have admitted to them being traumatized as a child. So if we turn around and knock this gay stuff out of the black community, we can kill two birds with one stone. If we kill pedophilia and stop accepting it and stop sweeping it up under the rug, we can stop the LGBTQ from growing. Because guess what? We can start protecting these children like what we're supposed to. If they do get hurt, we could turn around and help them heal and then protect them like what we're supposed to. And they won't be like that girl that had been transitioning since she was a kid, the one that had been being traumatized by men, and she turned around, and women, and then she decided on being a man because she felt like if she would be a man, then nobody would hurt her. But if we simply had men in these houses to protect these children and not defile them, because a lot of them is doing that too. We just need to get rid of all sickness out. Let's just turn around and build like a brick wall. You understand? And start lining all these perverts up against the wall. You understand? And fire off. Ain't that what the Bible say? Do to them. Just stone them until they be stoned to death.
Yeah, damn right, sir.
I can't wait until we can bring some of that back. Because all of our kids, they're gonna be safe then, brother. They're gonna be safe. We're gonna see children that we don't know, and we're gonna let them play. They'll be outside playing and riding their bikes and running around being a little girl and a little boy, and you're gonna leave them alone because you don't want to go to that wall. you don't want to go to the wall of no return. That's what I'm gonna call it.
All right.
The wall of no return. And all you're gonna hear at that wall is brrr. You understand? That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be brrr, pop, 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 pop. That's it. And then you're done. And then nobody's gonna have to worry about you again. Nobody's gonna have to worry about finding your name on a list and see what block you live on and how many kids you done hurt. Oh, he did that. Oh, he's no more. You ain't gotta worry about that. Oh no, you gotta worry about seeing him ever again. He went to the wall of no return. He went to the wall of no return. No returning for that nigga. Cap made sure he went brrr. You understand? We got him. He's out here. Okay. And that's what needs to happen to all these damn deviants, man. All these perverts. We don't need to have our children getting hurt one after another behind these punks, man. Behind these people. We just need to turn around, and it's coming. It's coming. It's getting real close, boy. I can't wait. The wall of return for all evil, man. Not just this, but all of it. And we're gonna be safe in the black community once and for all, man. Good damn night out. I can't wait. But this is a sad thing, though, man. It's a sad thing to hear that little boy say that this thing, I don't even want it. Like, damn, man. To imagine what, monster done hurt this little boy, man. To imagine the trauma that he is, still under. He's still suffering from his trauma. Because he really think being a girl is going to make him happier. When he's going to find out that, guess what? If you are sick, someone will take advantage of a girl too. Grown women get taken advantage. We got to protect all of them out. The little ones and the big ones. We protect the big ones in here too. When they become a big girl, we don't just let you loose. We still protect you. Because guess what? We just live in a world where a lot of sick people will take advantage of you because they know that you are the weaker vessel. They know that they can dominate you. That's actually what that's about. Sickos that love children, they love taking advantage of someone that they can overpower.
Right.
They love that. They love that. And on top of their sick love for a damn child. But knowing that they can take advantage of someone weaker, someone that can't defend themselves, that's what they do. That's what they do. As far as what's the R word, the men that do that, they love taking advantage of people that they can overpower.
Right.
They love that. Because you would think that, like, with all of the women that's out here that's willing to give it away, you would think if your problem was that you just wanted sex, then you would just go get it from whoever's giving it to you. Because there's a bunch of them out there. They don't care. They do not care.
Right.
But that's not the ones that they go after. They go after the ones that they could take advantage of, that they can overpower. That's what it is for them up here. You understand? It has nothing to do with the satisfaction of, their penis. So it's real disgusting. But like I said, for our people that need the protection out there, you know, and need the healing, the place that you come is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge up under command of YAHANNA. Don't go to no church. Don't go to no church, man. You see that they have failed our people forever. And you go to them and tell them you got hurt, they're going to hurt you too, I promise you. They're going to do it too. They're going to take advantage of you too. They are going to do it. And we, you know, we got the stories to prove it.
Yeah, I'm right, sir.
You know, we got the evidence to prove it. All of the cases that get put on these pastors for the things that they're doing, and they know that the people that they have in their church are full-fledged demons. They know it. They know that they predators. They know that they preying on children. They know it. And they keep them in their church, and they keep singing, they keep bamming tambourine every Sunday. Like how could you look past that? How could you know that a person is doing this and you say nothing? And you do nothing? How can you do that, man? I don't know, but it don't get done in here.
Yeah, right, sir.
Everybody gets protected in here. So if you lack the protection, this is the place to come. And with that, look, I'm off of it. I'm off of it.
Come on, sir.
You want to close out?
Well, shit. Hey, Cat, what I will say, very, very heavy. Sharpen the Sword Radio. Once again, you know what I'm saying? You definitely bringing the heat every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? This topic right here is a crazy one because it's crazy to see our children that they have to go through that with these sick parents. You know, from the beginning, they don't even really get a chance to even turn around from that evil, wicked thing, sir. But what I will say is, man, y'all continue to tune in to Sharpen the Sword Radio. You know what I'm saying? We got STATL coming up this Wednesday. Tune in with that. And we got To the Hard Way that comes on every Friday as well. Y'all tune into that, man. Replace the truth. Replace the church with the truth. You know what I'm saying? Replace that church service with the truth, sir. You can go ahead, sir.
Damn right. And look, with that, hey, the water for everybody. I mean, thank you for tuning in. You understand, all of our brothers and sisters, even the ones that's not in the truth. Okay, even the guests that wanted to come on. The I don't know what was up with his internet, but he couldn't stay up on the stage.
Yeah, he couldn't stay on. Yeah,
yeah. I guess he wanted to chime in.
Mm-hmm.
We had to wait till the next one to get it. All right, but look, for real, stop sweeping this stuff up under the rug, man. I mean, that's just something. Yes, it's horrible, you know, but you got to think about the damn victim. Think about the child. Don't think about your goddamn self and what this could do to the family, and this could break everybody. It need to be broken up for you motherfuckers to be keeping secrets like this. That family of yours needs to be demolished. Protect them goddamn children, man. Know what's going on with them. If you see these kind of behaviors to where this little boy was once smiling, once talking, and goes to just shut down, don't say nothing. I even talked to some victims out that turned around, and I know one that stopped bathing. Pretty little girl, man, beautiful little princess. You understand? And when it happened to her, I think she was, if I got the story correct, I think she was like 11, 12, something like that. And it was her mother's husband. And she turned around and she stopped being the normal little live little girl, little what they like to say about bubbly. You understand? Mm-hmm. She was a bubbly little girl. She was just as live as could be. She was just a happy kid. Ain't that what they be saying? She was just a happy kid. She went from that to her grades. She was A student, straight A student, very smart. Went from A's to D's to F's. Went from bubbles to just nothing. Barely talking. You understand? Barely would say anything. She had a period where she wasn't talking to. She even stopped bathing herself because she thought that when her mother went to work at night, because that's when it would happen. Her husband would take advantage of her while her mother would go to work at night, and she would leave daughter with this bastard, and he would turn around and take advantage of the little girl while she was asleep. She knew soon as her mama would leave, and she was begging her mother not to go. Don't go to work tonight, mama. Don't go. And the mother paid no attention. This fucking idiot paid no attention to your daughter. Something wrong with this little girl. To where she was once just a little sweet little princess and everybody loved the kid and she just loved family and everything, to now she's not talking, she's not bathing, she's not brushing her teeth. Her grades go from straight A's to D's and F's, and you don't investigate, you don't know something is wrong. She's begging you not to go to work. And she didn't know a thing. She didn't know a thing. Turn around. Now, that little girl was trying to protect herself. She thought, if I was to stink, if I was to be unattractive, if I was to be a turnoff, then maybe this animal, this bastard wouldn't hurt me this way.
Right.
She was trying, but it didn't work. It didn't work. Finally, she turned around. It came out. The mother found out. She called the police. The man got locked up. And she is still communicating with this guy. And I believe the day he get out, the girl, she's grown now. You understand? I believe she's way over 19 now. When this happened, when I got the story, she probably gonna be in her own place or whatever. However, I don't know the situation now. I hadn't talked to him since. Because the girl, she wasn't ready to come on the show. I wanted to do an interview on the, on the sister, man, but she wasn't ready, and of course I understand that, because it is traumatizing, it's embarrassing, to even tell somebody this, So like I said, I understood, I didn't pressure the baby, man, and like I said, I hadn't heard from him since, but I believe the mother's gonna get back with the guy when he gets out, because she'll be an adult, and I guess she could choose to come around or not. You know what I'm saying? That's terrible, man. That's terrible. I still think that's terrible. That is horrible. So man, I had so many stories, and I could just
that is man, them horror stories.
Yeah, them horror stories out. Them horror stories out. I could only imagine, man, a damn monster hovering over a child and what the child feels like. I could only imagine.
Right.
Because look at what they go through. They go through, man, drugs, men, they mind. You understand? They not right up there.
Yeah.
They end up suffering from depression and anxiety and schizophrenia and all that kind of stuff, man, due to this trauma. And like I said, it's time for you parents to step it up, man, and start protecting these kids. Don't sweep it. Take all the rugs out your goddamn house, so there'll be nothing to sweep up under it. You're gonna have to do like the old folks back in the day: take the front door, open it, and sweep the dirt out.
All right.
And that nasty ass pervert of a goddamn man that's defiling these children, his ass need to be swept out. Don't sweep it up under no rug. You're doing more damage to your children than you think.
Right.
You're doing more damage to your children than what you think. And with that, look, Shalom Israel, y'all already heard the brother. Tune in to all the classes, all the shows going down all week long. Go to ISUPK.com. Pay your mother tithes. And with that, we go, man. Shalom Israel.
Shalom Israel.